Have you ever been told that if you want something, you can't already have it? That desire means lack, that you have to choose between wanting and having. Well, what if I told you that's the biggest lie keeping you stuck? Today, I'm going to show you how to want something and already have it at the exact same time. This is the this and that way. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chaneta, and I'm your guide to living a this and that life where you don't have to choose between health or wealth, joy or success, spiritual or abundant. You can have it all simultaneously. If you're new here, this channel is all about breaking free from either slash or thinking and stepping into the fullness of who you really are. So if that resonates, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we're about to go deep. Today's topic is one of the most misunderstood principles in manifestation. How do you want something and already have it at the same time? Isn't that a contradiction? Let's break it down. Here's the problem most people face. You have a desire, maybe it's financial freedom, a loving relationship, vibrant health, or a thriving business, and you've been taught that wanting it means you don't have it. That desire equals lack. So what do? You try to let go of the desire, you try to stop wanting it. You tell yourself, I'm content with what I have, but deep down, you're still longing. You're still feeling the absence, and then the spiritual teachers say you have to feel as if you already have it. But how can you feel like you have it when you clearly don't? When your bank account, your relationship status, or your health is showing you the exact opposite. This creates a painful internal conflict. You're stuck between wanting and having, between desire and fulfillment. And that conflict, that's what keeps your manifestation from coming. I know this struggle because I lived it for years, but then I discovered something that changed everything. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. Here's the truth. Desire and fulfillment are not opposites. They're not enemies. In fact, they're meant to coexist. This is the this and that principle. You can want something and already have it in consciousness. Let me explain what I mean. In the physical world, the 3D reality, you may not have your desire yet. That's a fact, but facts are not truth. Facts are temporary. Truth is what you claim in consciousness. Neville Goddard, one of my greatest teachers, said, assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Notice he didn't say stop wanting. He said assume the feeling of already having it. So here's the key. You can acknowledge the desire, the wanting, while simultaneously dwelling in the state of already having it. You honor the desire as divine guidance, and then you step into the feeling of its fulfillment. This is not pretending, this is not denying reality. This is choosing which reality you're going to give your attention to, the old reality of lack or the new reality of fulfillment. When you do this, something magical happens. The desire stops feeling desperate. It becomes peaceful. You want it, but you're not needy. You're excited, but you're not anxious. You're in the this and that state. Okay, so how do you actually do this? I'm going to give you a simple 5-step process you can use today. Grab a pen and paper if you want to take notes. Step 1, identify your desire. First, get clear on what you want. Be specific. Don't say, I want more money. Say, I want $10,000 in my bank account. Don't say, I want love. Say, I want a committed, loving relationship with someone who cherishes me. Write it down. Give yourself full permission to want it. Your desire is not wrong. It's divine guidance showing you what's possible for you. Step 2, ask, how would I feel if I already had this? Now, close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself, if I already had this desire fulfilled, how would I feel? Would you feel relief, joy, peace, gratitude, freedom? Identify the feeling. This is the key. Manifestation is not about the thing, it's about the feeling the thing gives you. Step 3. Generate that feeling now. Here's where the magic happens. You don't wait for the thing to show up to feel the feeling. You generate the feeling now through your imagination. Imagine a scene that implies your desire is already fulfilled. Maybe you're checking your bank account and seeing that $10,000. Maybe you're waking up next to your loving partner. Maybe you're looking in the mirror and seeing your healthy, vibrant body. Don't just see it, feel it. Engage your senses. What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you feel in your body? Make it real in your imagination. Do this for just 3 to 5 minutes. That's it. You don't need hours, just concentrated, focused feeling. Step 4. Take inspired action from that feeling state. Now, here's where people get confused. They think, okay, I imagined it, now I just wait. No, you take action, but you take it from the feeling of already having it. What would the version of you who already has $10,000 do today? Maybe they'd invest in themselves. Maybe they'd organize their finances. Maybe they'd say yes to an opportunity. What would the version of you in a loving relationship do? Maybe they'd make space in their home for a partner. Maybe they'd dress in a way that makes them feel attractive. Maybe they'd go to that event they've been avoiding. You're not acting from lack, you're acting from fulfillment. Big difference. Step 5. Repeat daily until it manifests. Finally, make this a daily practice. Every morning or every night, return to that feeling state. Live from it, think from it, decide from it. And here's the beautiful part. The more you do this, the more natural it feels. The desire stops feeling like a desperate need and starts feeling like a done deal. You're excited, but you're not anxious. You want it, but you're not attached. That's when you know you're in the this and that state. You want it, and you already have it. Both are true. Let me give you a personal example. A few years ago, I wanted time freedom. I was working long hours, feeling exhausted, and I desperately wanted more time for myself, my family, and my creative projects. But every time I thought about it, I felt lack. I don't have time, I'm so busy, I'm trapped. That feeling of lack kept me stuck. Then, I shifted. I started imagining what it would feel like to have time freedom. I saw myself waking up without an alarm. I felt the peace of having space in my day. I imagined saying no to things that drain me and yes to things that energize me. And then, I started acting from that state. I started saying no to commitments that didn't align. I started delegating tasks. I started valuing my time as if I already had freedom. And you know what happened? Within months, my schedule shifted. Opportunities came that gave me more flexibility. I created systems that freed up my time. It wasn't magic, it was alignment. I wanted time freedom, and I already had it in consciousness. That's the this and that way. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Try this technique for the next 24 hours. Pick one desire, just one, and practice wanting it and already having it. Then come back to this video and leave a comment telling me what you chose and how it felt. I read every single comment and I'll respond to as many as I can. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, someone who's stuck in either / or thinking, someone who needs permission to want it all. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next video. We're building a community of people who are living the this and that life, health and wealth, joy and success, spiritual and abundant. You don't have to choose, you can have it all